Guys, Deluded Guna, YouTube's N'Golo Kante, thank you very much for coming back. And I know you're sick of my face because I bring out way too many videos, and especially over the festive period, I've been dropping a lot. So yeah, a lot of you guys, and it gasses me, and it makes me very warm and proud inside to think that you guys consider me for senior roles. You guys believe I could be a scout, I could be a coach. I always see comments like that, comments you could be a coach, you should be this, you should be that. Some even say you should be Arsenal manager. Of course, I'm nowhere near ready for that. That takes years, and I doubt that will ever happen. But that's a dream, along with being the first black coach to win the Premier League. So yeah, it gasses me. I mean, sometimes you don't even message me stuff like the other day, DM, someone messaged me, they're like, oh, I don't know your situation, bro, but this is a lovely vacancy for you. And I went on it and I applied, although I couldn't get it. I applied, and it's nice to know that although maybe the entry requirements, I might not quite hit them, that you guys that have nothing to do with professional clubs, well, some of you might, can see the role and see my suitability for that. Obviously, trying to change that into an employer is a different thing, but it makes me warm inside. And yeah, so I've just found I was just browsing online, just looking at random stuff, and I came across a job description. I won't get it, I can't get it, but I'm nowhere near ready. But it's something I'd like to hold in the future. So to give you guys a great example of the sort of role I would love to do in the future in an ideal world, I've got it printed off. Now it's by Watford FC and things like that. So let me read it through. Heads up, I'm gonna be reading for a while, people, so if you do normally sit down and watch me, or you do your house chores or whatever as you're watching, you might want to just look at some online compilations as I read this through. So yeah, let's go for it. An exciting opportunity has become available at Watford Football Club. We are currently looking to recruit a senior recruitment officer to report on and recommend players within the UK suitable for the first team, under 18 and under 23 squads, and to manage the regional scouts assigned. So to recap, obviously it's based at London Coley, next door to Arsenal's training ground. I mean, I would jump over, give my CV and say, Wenger, come on, bro, allow me. There's that. It's home-based, but obviously you go to the club's training ground here and there. So it sounds very good, and ideally I'd love to be in this. So yeah, I don't need to read that. I've already told you it said primarily it's home-based, but obviously you need to go up and down the country when required in relation to the fixtures, all the way from first team to under 18s, whatever required. So the next bit, the successful applicant will enjoy working as part of a team, be hard-working, enthusiastic and flexible to the requirements of the position and business. Duties will include, but not be limited to, recommend players UK-based for the first team, elite squad and occasionally the academy, to collate appropriate information to support the elite squad first team recruitment processes at the club. This will include subjective and objective data. To manage a database of potential players for the first team, elite squad and under 18s. To watch and report on matches on online platforms on a daily basis. I would love to do that. Gather market intelligence to feed into recruitment processes which assist the decision making on players. To oversee the recruitment of players into the club nationally and locally from under 18s to first team. To ensure that all scouting reports are produced, collated and correctly filled for reference in accordance with the needs of the club. To implement and maintain a program to support elite and under 18 players who are away from the club gaining playing experience on loan at other clubs. This is a mouthful, man. To produce a report covering recruitment activity in the UK. I made a mess of that, man. I'm just reading something else. To produce a report covering recruitment activity to the UK Football Recruitment Director on a weekly basis and Recruitment Forum on a bi-weekly basis. And also to continuously monitor scouting reports and follow up on any players identified. Develop strong skills with other professional clubs as part of a recruitment strategy to identify and recruit players. I could do that. That's basically like looking in London, inner city clubs. Like I'm from North London. That's me going up to Cheshunt. Cheshunt's a reputable club in the sense that people tend to go and watch them. They might not be the best. Going up to Cheshunt, Harlow Town, Orion FC, Boardwalk Farm if they're still running teams, Norseman, Edmonton All Stars, Kicks community projects, half-term schemes, all of these sort of things. That would just in layman terms be me liaising with them, building up reputations. So that would allow me to come and watch them. Then I'll find a gem. I've been saying like I should have a role like this because when it comes to North London, I don't believe anybody has as much contacts as me outside of the game grassroots level. Nobody has the mindset I have because I've been through these schemes and these sort of things, so I know how the thing works. So yeah, 22, so imagine how mad I'll be at 40. But yeah, let's crack on. Like I said, I've already said develop strong links. To attend recruitment events to identify players, which include but not be limited to fixtures, tournaments, training sessions and trial days. So basically any way I can find a player, just find that player and liaise with people. Through Scout 7 or any other online scouting platform, manage the recruitment section, ensuring that all players are being monitored and tracked accordingly. Well, I tried to find why Scout, whatever it's called, online, torrent it. I'll try to torrent this. I would love to be able to use some of this bespoke software, but like the scouting jobs, typically, I'm surprised I even saw this online, because typically you don't see these positions unless you're in the know. So yeah. I would love to use them scouting things, but you need to be in the game and be in a club to get access to that. I mean, look at my knowledge and what I give you guys and the players I watch. Imagine I had a program, I had the resources and the program to watch all day long, and I had a job where I watch all day long because I need to pay my bills at the end of the day. That's that for the duties. Essential qualifications or essential requirements, as it actually says. Hold an FA talent ID qualification. I've told you guys my problems trying to get that. Minimum UEFA B, that's level 3. I want to get that long term. Track record of identifying players appropriate to the needs of recruiting football clubs. I don't have any specific examples, but I mean, I could tailor my scouting reports from what Arsenal might be looking at. It will be different from what Cambridge are looking at. You get me? That's not hard. This is not hard. Extensive knowledge of players from under 16 to first team level in the Premier League and Footballing League. Do I need to speak for myself, guys? You guys answer that. Analytical and process-driven in approach. Do I need to answer that for you guys? Network of contacts within the game. This role will have regular contact with children and is therefore required by law to have a DBS. I've got a DBS. I guys know I'm not with that doing nasty, heinous acts. I'm not even going to get into that, but I'm cleared for that. So yeah, FA safeguarding. I've got IT skills. Anybody my age that can't use a computer, there's some serious problems because we've grown up with that. Of course, I hold a UK valid driving license. Excellent communication skills. I may occasionally get names wrong or stutter or mess up, but on a general basis, you guys know I'm good for it. That's why you've been watching me. So yeah, excellent organization and time management. You see the videos that come out regardless. The ability to work to work effectively and under your own initiative. That's me all over. And person-specific / desirable requirements / this is what they ideally would like to find on top of that. Previous experience of managing departments. I ain't got really that. I mean, I do organise Power League, but yeah. Previous coaching or management experience in the Football League or Premier League. To a degree, I could say that. UEFA A, obviously I haven't got that. Ability to multitask in an ever-changing environment. Me to a T. Able to remain calm under pressure, me to a T. Able to anticipate and prioritize workload. Hands-on approach with a can-do attitude. Me all over. So yeah, guys, long term, that's a position I'd love, or something scaled back. Like, I mean, if it was to come to me now, or that same position, but not the manager of that, I would love that. I would jump at that. It don't, like I said, I've said it previously, I'll go to Somalia if I'm offered a professional contract or a coaching job. Do you know what? This just gassing me. When the time comes, I'm just gonna. I've been trying teams in Belgium and all over the world and stuff since the English game won't allow me. But when the time comes, I'm gonna start that stuff up again. But yeah, maybe you guys will understand the sort of, or one sort of direction I'd like to go in. I'd still like to have my YouTube stuff and do this in their own right and some other stuff in my professional life. But yeah, guys, I'm signing out. Thank you very much for watching.